Hello guys, this is Shay with ShayNJordan.com, and I'm going to take you through creating a page post engagement post ad in Power Editor because that is what I'm going to be doing right now. So you are one of the lucky ones that are going to see this. Woo woo for you. Before I started this, I was looking at my awesome Christmas music on my Spotify list because I'm super excited because it's almost Christmas time. As you can take a quick peek-see. As you saw, I'm getting ready to hop into that, and I was listening to some Justin Bieber Mistletoe before that. Don't judge me. Anyway, let's get back to the page post engagement. So I created a weekly goals, and I need to pull that up actually. So let me go to my blog. So I have that. I am creating, and this is one of the three or four different types of ads you should be doing, because it is going to really help you get page likes, clicks to your website, and other things. And excuse my website, I do have website shame, but there's not much you can do. It's just me getting my stuff done and getting stuff together. It's more important for me to take action than to worry about the website shame, because mama's building a business. I ain't got time for that. And that's me saying it in the PC way. So let me go back to Power. Actually, let me copy and paste the link above. Okay, now I have that. So I'm going to go back to Power Editor, and this is called the Weekly Goal Page Post Engagement, and I'm going to know what that's called, and I'm going to create the ad set here. I'm just going to say Weekly Goal Blog Page Post Engagement. Say Page Post Engagement 3 times fast. Total tongue tire. I can't even say that. Anyway, so, and then I'm going to say Weekly Goal Blog. I'm going to put the date on it because I might use this again if I just add in a new ad. 11/9. That way I'll know that it's this week's blog. So I'm going to create them all, and they're all going to pop out. Bada boom, bada beam. As you can see, they're coming up right now. And so I don't have to do anything at the campaign level. I'm going to come in, and I got all of this. I had a bunch of ads in here, but I wanted to make it super simple for you guys to see. So I just have what's active, which is just this ad that I'm making right now. So we're on this one, and we're going to go, this is the ad set level. So we're going to go in and edit it. And I'm just going to keep the daily budget at $5 until I get to see what my audience is going to be. And as you can see, with the placement for page post engagement, it does not include the audience networks. So that's something to be mindful of when you're creating, if you like using the audience networks. Only one of my clients out of the hundreds that I've worked with have had better results on the audience networks than most of my other clients. Like, they've had some really great results with the audience networks. Anyway, so I'm going to come in, and as you can see, it has the ad set name, the daily budget, the schedule date. I'm going to choose an end date. I don't usually, but I'm just going to choose the 20th, and it's going to stop at 6 a.m. And actually, I'm not going to choose that because I want it to run through Monday of next week when I do my new one. So I'm going to choose the 16th of next week at 6 a.m. And normally I don't do that, but I was listening to one of my friends who also does Facebook ads, and she says that she gets better results when she does the end date. So I've actually switched a few of my clients to that, a few of their ad sets to ending on a specific date to see if that works. So I will follow up with you guys on that down the road and let you know if it does increase, if you get more bang for your buck. So now we're going to edit the audience. I am going to leave it for the US right now. I'm not very picky. I'm going to choose women because that is who my primary target audience is. And then I always change the age to like 27. And this is from when I was doing a Sandy Krakowski training, and she does like 27 to 43, 44. So I'll do 27 to 44. And she said that that's where you get the best results. So we'll try it. I'm not going to be targeting Marie Forleo right now or any of those people because there are a bunch of people targeting them right now. And I don't want to waste my money. So I've created this Google spreadsheet for people who are in my paid program or use me as coaching. So I'm just going to come in and take a peek at some of the people in here. So maybe I will target, who else does weekly goals? Maybe I'll target Smart Passive Income with Pat Flynn. I will definitely try Female Entrepreneur Association. So we'll do this one first, Smart Passive Income. And so now that the audience, it's down to 140,000, and then I'm going to do Female Entrepreneur Association. And then that's going to bump me up to 170,000. So I'm just going to keep it at that. Normally, if you're doing $5 per day, I would keep it under 250,000 for your potential audience reach. Anything over, anything that's like $10 and over, I would do anywhere from 250,000 up to $1 million at the highest. I never suggest, unless you're doing like ads, anything over $1 million. It's not necessary and you're just going to waste your money. So I'm going to save that. We have our ad set done for this, at least this is what I'm doing. And if you go in here, you can get even more specific. You can get into behaviors like Facebook page admin. So anybody that's an admin on a Facebook page, I could target them. You could get even more specific like luxury SUVs or luxury sedans or behaviors around that. Let me see here. And you can get into demographics, work, relationship status, what you're making, what your net worth is. If you're parents, if you're moms, like things like that. So you can get super, super specific. But right now I'm basically targeting women who like these two pages and they're in this age range. And that's all I'm going to need. So now that that's done, once I create the ad, I'm going to clone this. And actually because at the ad set level, I'm going to edit this to FEA and SPI, which is Smart Passive Income, and I know that because those are ones I've done before. So now I'm going to go into the ad level, which I need to choose a page. I have lots of pages in here because I've done lots of, lots of Facebook ads before. And so if I've already had the page post done, I could just select it from right here. But I am not. So I'm creating a new page post. And this isn't something that you have to do in here. If you already have it done, you can. But because this is page post engagement, woot woot, I'm going to do it and then I'm going to save it as an unpublished post. So I'm just going to write something super simple like, here's my weekly goals for 11/9/2015. I talk about my family life goals, personal goals, and biz goals. Do you create weekly goals? How do you monitor and track them? Okay, and so now this is going to pop up. But because, and I'm going to leave this in there too, I don't want them to read the here's what I'm working on this week. I just want to have weekly goals in there. And it's going to be a little bit awkward, but it's my weekly goals template. And I'm just going to leave it like that. So to give them more, to make them want to read it more, instead of, let me exit out of that one. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I don't like that either. Oh, we're just going to leave it. It's good for now. Done is better than perfect. So I'm going to save it as an unpublished post, and I can always go in and change it, but for the sake of getting this done, I want to get it done. I am not going to have a tracking pixel on here because I am not having them go anywhere. In my blog, though, I do have them coming to my Fuzzy Sockpreneur Facebook group, so I will be able to monitor, because I don't have any ads running to that yet, how many people are coming to that. And so now that that is done, that's as simple as it is. But like I said, I wanted to show you, because I have this one done already, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, keep the same campaign. I'm duplicating at the ad set level, because the ad is already done, and when you duplicate at the ad set level, the ad comes with it. So I'm going to create it, and then it's going to pop up right under here once it's done being created, and it's going to say number 1. I'm going to change this because I want to target a different people. So let me go back to my list and see who I want to target. I think I want to target Michael Hyatt. Let me see what the audience is for that. So I'm going to leave all of this the same until I see, again, how big my potential audience size is. So I'm going to exit out of this. I'm going to exit out of this. And then I'm going to put in Michael Hyatt. And I'm going to do the author. Oh, that's too small. Way too small. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing board. I'm going to do, I don't necessarily want to do Shailene Johnson because she doesn't have just business owners. She has a bunch of fitness people, and I'm trying to target business owners. So maybe I will target Amy Porterfield. And I don't want to do Allie Brown. I usually don't get good results with Allie Brown. So let's see, Amy Porterfield. 150, not bad. And then let's do social triggers, because I know that Derek Halpern gets some really decent stuff. So not too bad. It's 160,000. Lewis Howes I'm targeting for a few of my clients, so I don't want to compete with them right now, especially because they have bigger budgets than me. So, Chris Ducker, we'll try him as well, which it's not a whole lot, but no, it didn't really make a difference. So there we go. Okay, so I'm targeting these 3. And now I know that some people have done it where they target different people. Some people target only one interest at a time, and I've tested that, and my friend Adrian's tested that, my friend Julie's tested that, and it's basically a hit or miss depending on who you're targeting, who your target audience is, what you're offering. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I have found that it feels that for my clients, it does not work when I only target one interest at a time, and our conversion rates are almost double than when we're targeting multiple people. And I actually went in and tested it for one of the clients that I'm doing it right now, and we were averaging about $2.10 per conversion right now, and that's even on the higher end, in my opinion. But because there are a bunch of launches that are going on right now, it's more difficult. So, not more difficult, but the conversion rate is a bit higher because people are competing for the same space. But when I went in and targeted individual interests, it shot up for the same people who I targeted in groups. It shot up from $2 to like $4.74 per individual interest, and that's just no, thank you. And so anyway, this is how you create a page post engagement Power Editor Facebook ad post. And so I'm going to go in and do some quick edits on the copy, but all you'll need to do is you'll need to upload the changes, and then Facebook will let you know when it is approved. So there you go. If you have any questions, let me know, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Again, this is Shay Jordan from ShayNJordan.com. The N is in there. If you Google Shay Jordan, you'll see that there's actually a stripper from the Philippines who was born the same year as me, who, like, I think she owns the domain, or somebody owns the domain and wants us to buy, but I'm not paying thousands of dollars, so you're just going to have to deal with finding me via my middle initial. So with that said, have a fantastic day, and I hope this helped you with page post engagement posts. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.